For something called a point of contact. Now, what did we do before? Let's go back here. Here, we use the point of contact to determine the equation of a tangent. So what was this point here? This point that I was calling P here. This point here is what we call a point of what? Of contact. Remember, what did they give us, Bona? They gave us X. When they gave us X, now we're able to find what? We're able to find Y, and then we're also able to find what? N. So now they want us to determine this thing they call a point of contact. But now they're going to give us the equation, expect to which all should we are reversing the process, man. We're starting from the equation, and from the equation, Tina Sizofuna in the point of contact. How did we go, Tina, before? We went from the point of contact to what? To the equation. How do we go about it? Nothing has changed. It helps for a learner to do something like this, Zim. A learner is going to do something like this. Okay, what is it that I have? I have f of x. Here's f of x. F of x is given as minus, or it's x minus 2x squared. And then they say has a tangent with a gradient. This is a gradient. If they didn't want to give it as a gradient, my friend, they could have given it to it as y is equaling to 9x plus something. It can be plus 6, yeah. So they could have given us the equation of the tangent. But because this is the first example, let me not give you the equation. Let me give you the gradient direct. So how did we do the previous one? Okay, here's what we have. We have point P. Who point P? They gave us what was X before. This is not X. But now they gave us X with the previous one. You can go and check here. Let's go and check. They said when X is equal to minus 2, then now we find out what was Y. So with this one, they didn't give us the X. So we can't say they gave us X. But they gave us something. So as if they didn't give us nothing at all. So we'll say point P. We don't know what is X. We also don't know what is Y. Because this is not Y, it's the gradient. But let's type P prime. Do we know what is X? Do we know what is M? We know what is M, man. Unlike before. Before we had to find M. Here we'll tell them, M when you see M when Gubani. You see the difference? So what are we trying to find? We are trying to find what is going to be X, what is going to be Y. Now, what is it that we have? We can either have something from point P or we can either have something from P prime. So we have something on what? Point P or point P prime? P prime. So if it's for P prime, we can't use f of x, but we can use f prime of x. Now, how do you get f prime of x? I got chinchanga linda vale. Uzo differentiate what 1 multiplied by 1. 1 multiplied by 1 wasala no bani? No 1. What 2 multiplied by minus 2 wasala no bani? Minus 4x. But now remember, what is f prime of x? F prime of x ngamanye amagama sinokumbiza ngokuthi ngubani? Ngu-m. Because f prime of x nobani no m umuntu. Usakhumbula? So in other words, kusho ukuthi la instead of writing f prime of x ngafaka ubani? Ngafaka ubani? Ubani? Ngafaka ubani? Ngafaka u9. Ngibani? And uma sengifaka u9 ngizosala nobani? Ngizosala no 1 minus 4. X, yeah. The key thing here again, ngiyayiphinda futhi. Angikhona ukusebenzisa upoint P because upoint P angimazi x angimazi nobani no y. But I can use point P prime. Why? Because ngiyamazi m but into engayazi angazi ubani x. Ngiyabuya ngithatha u1 lo ngimletha ngapha ithi ngisala nobani no 8, which is going to be minus 4x. Ngidivide ngo minus 4 ngidivide ngo minus 4. X is going to be equal to what? Minus 2. Ngiyeza ngiya-update ake manje lebu ngithi x siyamazi manje. What is x? Minus 2. Uma x minus 2 should nala x uzoba ngubani? Minus 2. Kusho ubani manje? Why simthola kuphi y? Simthola kuphi y? Uma sifuna u-f of x simthola ubani? U-f of x. Siyabuya sithi okay sizofuna u-f of minus 2, which is going to be minus 2, minus 2 multiplied by what? By minus 2 for squared. Which one? minus 10. So, but here, this is your point of contact. If babuza bathi level, what is your point of contact? Uzoti, when x is minus 2, y wakho ngubani? Minus 10. This is what they were looking for.